So today, let's talk about Artoria Pendragon. Damn it, even saying the name hurts. Let's start with the fact that originally Artoria shouldn't exist in the story of Fate. In fact, the first main protagonist for the series created by Nasu was Arthur Pendragon, a historically accurate version of King Arthur. For those of you who don't know, I highly recommend you check out the novels and material of Fate Prototype. This will help you get some background. However, his partner, Takeuchi, wasn't content with that idea and decided to throw his 2 cents in. He created a female version of King Arthur, known to the franchise as Artoria, or simply Saber. I have so many things to criticise about this particular character that it's hard to know where to start. But let's begin with the dumb gender swap. Was there really a need to change the gender of a male king to that of a female? It would have been much easier to just pick an already well-known to history female warrior like Joan of Arc or Queen Hippolyta. I keep thinking that changing King Arthur's gender is a slap in the face of the original authors of the myth. What goes for any writer is that if you decide to steal a story, you have to be respectful towards the original. The next thing I dislike is how she is totally overpowered. While it is a well-known fact that Gilgamesh could, if he went serious, win the Holy Grail War within 5 minutes, she magically defeats him with ease. Just as much as her defeating of Heracles laughable. Heracles, the biggest hero of Western mythology, gets defeated by a 150cm something girl with a shining sword? Awful plot. Awful. Then there's the fact that she's extremely weak-willed and naive. She's self-pitying and constantly talks about how she wants to change the past. She can't let go, and it's annoying how much she shoves it down our throats. Honestly, bitch, there's heroic spirits who suffered far worse than you. If you're as good as you claim, get over yourself and leave the Grail to them. Speeches over speeches over speeches. She thinks her ways of killing are far more honourable than those of Kiritsugu, and tries to argue that she's the kind killer with him. That's double standards. She's a hypocrite. And about her speeches, seriously, shut the fuck up and actually try to figure out how to win the war. The next point I want to make is more directed towards the fandom, in particular the Gil/Saber shippers. Fucking bums. Honestly, how fucked up must you be to think that they even like each other at all? Gilgamesh hates her. He wants to break her. He hates her purity and can't stop mocking her for it. He wants to bring her to her knees and rape her. And another canon fact is that once he has raped her, he loses all interest in her. You guys have a twisted sense of romance. Just because he calls her beautiful, it doesn't mean he loves her. There's more to loving someone than being beautiful. He views her as a possession, something to dispose of once he's bored of it. As for Artoria's point of view, she states on multiple occasions how deeply she hates him, and she never even thinks about giving in to his demands. So where's the love here, fandom? The last point I have to add is it annoys me how many Saber versions exist. It's getting repetitive, and I promise for those new to the fandom, after a while, you'll be sick of looking at her. I mean, honestly, there's so many more interesting characters in the Fateverse, but fans are apparently too dull to realise this. I can't blame them fully, as Type Moon is kinda shoving Artoria down our throats, including all her different versions. So, dear fandom, I kindly suggest you get over loving what's mainstream and take a look at the more interesting characters with even more heartbreaking backgrounds of the verse. For example, Medea, Medusa, Atalanta, Semiramis, Cleopatra, Nitocris, and the list goes on. Good luck.